do you have any advice for companies trying to bridge the gap between generations?
Yeah, that's a very good question. And it's not an easy one to answer because those answers, I think, take a bit of depth and they take a bit of context to explain. So I'm always wary of giving short answers because they can sound a bit twee. However, if this is a springboard to make you think, oh, there's something that might be interesting in leading change, then great, or that we can start the discussion online, then more than happy. I think there are two parts to this. Firstly, there is a part in dealing change that I term as dealing with dinosaurs. And that's the older people that are stuck in their ways, that absolutely will not change, and this is the way we've always done it. They need managing and nurturing as much as the younger generation do as well, because we have opposing expectations. You have had people, let's just understand the culture and the landscape for a second that leaders are having to try and deal with and manage. In one team, you can have somebody who, in the old school way of generational working, has started at the bottom and worked hard for recognition to work their way up to where they are now. Conversely, now we've got people coming straight out of college wanting an executive position or wanting a salary. I'm sort of fighting to come in at a VP level or a senior leader level. That has never happened in the whole of history before, unless, of course, you happen to be the owner's son or daughter or something, right? And even then, everybody bitched about it, right? So I think that we're managing not just one generation, and our focus again, it's ridiculous. We're focusing on the problem generation, the young people that have got these expectations. They are a product of the environment that we're in right now. And 99% of how younger people are showing up in the workplace is good. It doesn't match necessarily, or there's friction, because actually the culture in the workplace is out of touch. It's a bit out of date. And so here's my top tip. Rather than looking at dealing with dinosaurs in isolation or dealing with these, young bucks, these young, kickstarts that are all like kicking up the dust, you bring everyone together. We are all human beings. And as I will talk about later, we all cry, we all laugh, we all feel anxiety, we all feel imposter syndrome at some point, we all feel joy. We are human beings. We're all the same. So what is the culture that you want to create? And the question everybody in your team must answer is, what culture are you actively creating? And it's only through really understanding what the values are of this team of people together that it doesn't matter whether someone's been there 40 years. It doesn't matter whether someone's got 5 stars and not 3 stars. You're all trying to do the same thing. It's the culture you're trying to build together as one. That's where the real magic happens. As soon as you start segregating people and teams and generations, it's a downward spiral. It's a very, very difficult thing to manage. You're making leadership more difficult than it needs to be.